In a recent development, a group of Tesla shareholders, including Amalgamated Bank's investment group and 6 other signatories, have rallied to vote against CEO Elon Musk's staggering $56 billion pay package. This initiative comes amid claims that Musk is increasingly distracted by his other ventures, leading to concerns about Tesla's governance. The group argues that Musk's divided attention could hinder Tesla's growth and performance, necessitating a more focused and accountable leadership. The shareholders' perspective. Brad Lander, the New York City Comptroller and one of the letter signatories, joined a discussion to shed light on their stance. Lander emphasized the discrepancy between Musk's pay and that of CEOs at other large companies. He highlighted that the average compensation for a CEO among the largest companies ranges between $22 to $23 million annually, making Musk's $56 billion package over a decade appear exorbitant.
Even amongst the largest companies, 23 million a year. This, even if you average it over a decade, $5.6 billion, stratospheric pay.
More critically, Lander pointed out the lack of independent board governance at Tesla, which led the Delaware Chancery Court to invalidate the pay package.
But really the bigger problem is lack of independent board governance. That's why the Delaware Chancery Court invalidated the pay package.
This governance issue, he argues, is symptomatic of a broader corporate governance problem where Tesla operates more like a family-owned business than a publicly traded entity. At this juncture, it is worth noting the broader implications of such a pay package on corporate governance norms. The contrast between typical CEO compensation and Musk's extraordinary package raises questions about equity and accountability in executive pay. Furthermore, the court's decision to invalidate the package underscores the necessity for robust, independent governance structures to ensure that shareholder interests are adequately protected. Musk's response and implications for Tesla. Musk has hinted that if the pay package does not get approved, he might reduce his focus on Tesla, potentially shifting his attention to other ventures, including his AI initiatives. This stance has sparked concerns among shareholders who believe that a CEO should be fully dedicated to the company they lead. Lander reiterated the need for a CEO who prioritizes Tesla, focusing on expanding electric vehicles and generating shareholder value.
Or that the CEO of Tesla is focused on Tesla, thinking about how we grow and expand EVs and make money for shareholders by running Tesla, and that's not what we're getting right now.
He argued that Musk's threat to diminish his involvement unless he receives the pay package is counterproductive and underscores the need for decisive board action to secure focused leadership for Tesla. This situation presents a critical inflection point for Tesla's board and shareholders. Musk's ultimatum can be seen as a negotiation tactic, but it also highlights the precarious balance between rewarding visionary leadership and ensuring that such compensation aligns with performance and shareholder value. The broader context and future prospects. Addressing the likelihood of success in overturning the pay package, Lander acknowledged the challenge, noting that a significant portion of Tesla's stock is held by non-independent shareholders, making such votes difficult to win.
And what our odds are of winning on the package? Look, a lot of the stock is held by non-independent shareholders. So these are hard votes to win, but it is important for shareholders who believe in independent shareholder governance to raise their voice when there is not legitimate independence.
However, he stressed the importance of raising awareness about the lack of independent governance and mobilizing shareholders to advocate for necessary changes.
And let's be clear, it's very rare for a court to say that a corporate board failed to act with required independence. That should be a wake-up call to Tesla shareholders, and I hope they'll join us in the vote.
Lander also highlighted the broader implications of corporate governance issues, drawing parallels with shareholder activism at other major companies like Exxon and BlackRock, where similar governance concerns have been raised. The broader trend of shareholder activism reflects growing awareness and demand for accountable and transparent corporate governance. As seen in other companies, shareholder engagement can drive meaningful change, although the path is often fraught with challenges. For further details, you can watch the full discussion and explore additional analyses from Yahoo Finance and other reliable sources.
A group of Tesla shareholders are trying to encourage others to vote against CEO Elon Musk's $56 billion pay package. The group that consists of Amalgamated Bank, SOC Investment Group, and 6 other signatories, they say Musk is distracted by all the other companies he is running. Writing in a note to shareholders, quote, Tesla is suffering from a material governance failure which requires our urgent attention and action. Joining us now is one of the letter's signatories, Brad Lander, the New York City Comptroller. And Brad, thank you for joining us here today. A big pay package for Elon Musk. You take this away, it's going to make a big difference in the world's richest person's fortunes here. Why did you sign this letter?
Well, first, thank you for that reporting. You just heard that, even amongst the largest companies, 22, 23 million a year, this, even if you average it over a decade, $5.6 billion, stratospheric pay. But really the bigger problem is lack of independent board governance. That's why the Delaware Chancery Court invalidated the pay package. The board is supposed to be independent. The board is not independent. Shareholders did not have a meaningfully independent say on pay. We have a corporate governance problem at Tesla. It is acting like a family-owned business when it's a publicly traded business.
Well, what do you make of Musk sort of either hinting or outright saying that if this doesn't get approved, he's going to spend less time on Tesla than he does now, and that perhaps some of the AI initiatives he's working on, he'll take to some of his other companies?
Look, I'd like to see a CEO at Tesla that is focused on Tesla, and that's not what we have. We have a CEO that's focused on SpaceX, that's focused on X, that seems to be focused on random politics. What shareholders of Tesla want is for the board to make sure that the CEO of Tesla is focused on Tesla, thinking about how we grow and expand EVs and make money for shareholders by running Tesla. And that's not what we're getting right now. So if Freudian slip, if Musk's threat to Tesla shareholders is pay me $56 billion or I'll stop being a distracted CEO for your company, let's have the board say what we want is a CEO who is focused on helping Tesla succeed.
Brad, what do you think your odds of success are? Elon Musk has been counted down and out in various situations over the years, over the decades, and he's bounced back pretty strong and pulled some rabbits out of the hat there. What do you think the odds of winning here are?
Well, look, I'll say this is not if Elon Musk wants to focus on Tesla, have an appropriate compensation package and a board that provides appropriate shareholder governance, just like shareholder capitalism provides for, that would be fine. What our odds are of winning on the package? Look, a lot of the stock is held by non-independent shareholders. So these are hard votes to win, but it is important for shareholders who believe in independent shareholder governance to raise their voice when there is not legitimate independence. And let's be clear, it's very rare for a court to say that a corporate board failed to act with required independence. That should be a wake-up call to Tesla shareholders, and I hope they'll join us in the vote.
Brad, any other companies you have your eyes set on? You're in the position, you have the ability to be kind of an activist investor here. Anyone besides Tesla?
Well, we've been focusing on some other companies recently. We focused recently at Exxon, where they were also essentially taking legal action against their own shareholders, trying to call attention to that and getting shareholders to vote against the management recommendation. We didn't do that well at BlackRock, but we urged BlackRock shareholders not to vote for the Saudi Aramco CEO to be on the board. That is not consistent with BlackRock's decarbonization commitments or the climate transition that we need. But I will say we had some great partnership wins earlier this year when JP Morgan Chase and Citi and Royal Bank of Canada agreed to move to asset financing ratios for clean energy. So shareholder engagement is a great way to make progress. Sometimes we make it, as we did at Chase, Citi, and RBC. Sometimes we come up short, as we did in the most recent float at BlackRock. Hopefully at Tesla, we can help move in the right direction.
Ready to start your investment journey? Explore our channel for more insights on making smart, informed investment choices. Remember, it's never too late or too early to start investing in your future. Join us at Money and Investment for more tips and tricks on building your wealth. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.